Hello, everybody. Taking another step forward towards what I really feel like doing in this world. It's been a journey since more than 2 years ago that I decided that I really wanted to do something in this life with the background that I have and all the lucky things that I choose to recognize. I decided that, one day I am going to be influential. I'm gonna take this step every day, work hard for this. So recently I went in, I was dancing all along since early this year. And I was really wondering, I'm not sure how you guys go through this journey of life, but there are really a lot of things that I have been doing myself that I don't know why my heart just keeps saying that please do it, that kind of thing, but yet I just couldn't figure it out because I'm pretty logical, to begin with. There's a lot of right and wrong in me, which sometimes I've come to realize that it's really not so helpful when you just do it alone with the right and wrongs. Gotta hear it out from the heart. And that's where I've always been, the past 1 year during COVID in 2020, I was doing every week the webinars. As you can see, I was thinking whether to archive it or put it away so that I can start something new. But you know what, thinking about the law of large happiness, I don't wish to keep anything in archive. Just be authentic. When it's time to do something about it, I will. But right now I think it's more important that I have the ability and the courage to just share what I really just want to share. While preparing for all this, it took me so many months to come to realize. So I was talking about dancing, right? The reason why I joined dancing is because I just wanted to be more authentic and be able to express myself. Not just the Singaporean way of thinking where you just go into the system, go into the mainstream, get a degree, come out and look the same as everybody, and do what everybody wants you to do. I've been there and I've achieved quite a bit in my understanding. I think I really have this hope that I could live out my potential time and time again, especially in Korea. I keep on telling myself that this is it, this is the one that I'm really going for. I can do this for life and things like that. But come to think of it, it's really not it yet. So I'm also figuring out, and that's the whole basis of what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to any of you who wishes to share your experience with me. I've spoken to many people, very lovely souls that I've really experienced with. They speak to me, and I really hope to share all these stories with you so that, I don't know, it gives you some courage to come forward, to have a conversation with me. Whether you like it offline, online, doesn't matter. No obligations. But I'm so curious about each of our stories. It seems like I'm really here to do what Oprah Winfrey does, Just that I'm not black, I'm definitely a woman, but I have so many things I want to say, I want to express. And a lot of times they are just hindered by all this mental chatter that most of the time is self-doubt. I have met so many people in my life. I think not a single person I have encountered shared with me that I don't have the ability. All of them helped me to understand that I do have the ability to do anything, just about anything I want. And yet, who's the greatest enemy, right? It's just me. It sounds like a joke right now, but honestly, I've been through this last 2 years, a hell lot of journey, really finding out so many things that I don't like about myself. I mean, it's really a joke, but come to think of it, at this moment in time, I'm really blessed to have my parents to accept the way that I am. No matter what I go through, they love me so much, just so much. I've been through like so many different obstacles, and then at the end of the day they still say I love you, and being blessed to be born in this family, and that's why I felt so encouraged to do this very video, to keep on sharing the stories that I really want to express, whether through dance. I've taken up acting lessons, by the way, and I've taken Korean lessons. I mean, I'm starting to go for these lessons, and I'm very excited about it, honestly. And I have no idea why. I mean, for acting now, I have a bit of inclination. I used to think that acting is very fake. You need to get into the role, and then you need to act it out. It's not really you and stuff. But I watched a lot of things. I've been through a lot of documentaries, and the Prison Break guy, Wentworth Miller. I watched him in a Harvard conversation. I mean, it was a discussion, and he said something about his acting classes. So he said when he went to one of the acting classes, so the teacher said, let's list down all the things that you're ashamed of, you don't want people to know about, you wish you can bring to grave with you, and just list them down. And then on the other side, list down all the things that you want to be famous for, or not say famous for, but more like how you want to be famous. What is it that you really want? You're going to be like this Hollywood actor, actresses, and stuff like that. And then map them. Now I understand what it means, because there are a lot of things that I don't wish to share, but actually I will regret it very much if I don't share it. If I just suddenly die tomorrow. Because it's not that I don't wish to, it's just that, I always have a lot of right and wrong inside me, and I feel that a lot of people also have that. Many Singaporeans, at least I feel that a lot of people in Singapore are feeling this way, and it's only right that whoever is more courageous to start something like that, to have a conversation with the camera, with, just set it up, because it really takes a lot of effort to just position yourself well, get in the right lighting, and then I don't even know how to fix my hair, and all these things. I want to do so much of it. I want to share with every one of you, any one of you, okay, if they are famous actresses with their hair blown every day, they have facial every day, of course they look great, they have great pores and everything, then how about all of us who are just everyday in our lives? I mean, can't afford facial every day, or can't afford to blow your hair every day, going to a salon and stuff. What is there gonna be? What can we do about it? So I'm here to do all these things. But most importantly, I feel it's like what my Facebook page is saying. Step 1, just verbalize. Because I realized one thing today, it's the logic opens the heart. All along I always thought the logic always conflicts with the heart and stuff like that, but actually it's the logic with the inquiry. It actually opens the heart. The heart has a lot of answers. If you don't believe that the heart has all the answers, but definitely it has a lot of answers for us to inquire and to really feel like taking the step forward to be who we truly are. There are a lot of obligations that we may have, accumulated from birth. Some of us have children, some of us have a family and stuff like that. I'm just a bit luckier to have less commitment, to have less material needs, to be able to start something more wild in a safe environment without a lot of risk. But here I am. I mean, since I'm the one who can get started, why not? I want to form a team. I want to form a community where at least some of us who feel a bit more courageous after listening to me, to just step forward, have a conversation with me, whether you like it in a podcast or not. I mean, we all come with this, I come with this desire to share it enough so that someone can step forward and also talk to me. Whether this person at the end of the day wants to have it online or not, it's up to them. But the purpose of sharing and to bring ourselves forward is really to just encourage each other. I may never know what your life purpose will be or what your path is meant to be. Neither will I know mine right now. But to be able to take a step forward, to take the courageous move, is something that I've always felt very encouraged and very fulfilled in a sense, you know. There's lots of mess out there in this world today. And I've been through a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes. I felt bad for many things. I had a lot of doubt. I had shame. But at the end of the day, I also have a lot of creativity in me. I also want to love this being, you know, being here, existing here. I really want to make the best out of it. I came here for a purpose. I mean, if not, just return to the soul lah, you know. The whole consciousness is out there. If you want to live your life thinking, having a lot of dreams but not being able to do anything about it, then I don't know what's the point. Because personally for me, it's like I have so many thoughts in my head that I can be this, I can be Oprah Winfrey, I can be a famous actress like Gianna June, which, you know, all this Korean drama that I suddenly got like so excited about. But if I don't do anything about it, what is there to do? You know, going back to work and earning a few bucks, and then what? What can we do about this, right? So what I really want to do right now is just to be able to express myself, put it out there. I mean, whether there's critics or not, but at the end of the day, this is what I want. I'm gonna be a famous person. Whether it's gonna be an actress, because I really don't know. I mean, but I'm interested in acting. I want to show this authentic self of me. Whatever that means to you, it doesn't matter. But it's that moment where you truly want to express yourself. And that's one thing I learned about acting. I always thought it's about faking it, right? But Wentworth Miller said this, if you are given an audition for a role of Robert De Niro, but you are a Tom Cruise, you will still act as a Tom Cruise for the role of Robert De Niro. Why? Because whoever is selecting you may not select you for this role, but they will remember you for Tom Cruise. Because you have that character. So at the end of the day, it's still about releasing your authentic self into the role. And I'm slowly discovering it. It's not like I know everything in the world, right? Nobody will ever know the truth, because all of us is a slice of truth. So at the end of the day, it's just about refining, about getting to know. That's why I'm now like moving on from finance to mental fitness. You know, it's really figuring it out. But at the end of the day, I want to be famous. I want to be known for many things. Simply because I think I truly feel the potential in myself to bring it out, to live the way any human being could have been, you know, rather than being in a system. So here I am. I'm going to document, you know, every moment that I feel is inspiring, and invite people to talk to me and have really very intimate conversations, so that we enjoy our lives, you know, to the very end. Nobody knows when we will finish our life here, but our life as a mortal being is definitely with an expiry date, if you don't know about that now. But it's not to be fearful of dying, of being dead. You know, dying is a long period, because all of us are dying in some way. But it's about, you know, being in the moment. It's very cliche, you know, but when you fully consume that sentence in you, when you fully feel what it means to be present, right? That's where anyone wants to go. That is what I'm sure of. Because knowledge is out there. I mean, internet has given us so much knowledge that it's exploding our brains, okay? Some of us prefer to have dementia just to go through this. Then what's the point of knowledge? Hopefully we can consume, right? Maybe that's why some of us are all food lovers. I myself, I also love having food. But at the same time, I also want to maintain this, nice little figure, or at least, being able to be fit and feel confident and stuff. Okay, I link that physique to confidence, but everyone has their journey on figuring out what confidence means. Yeah, but slowly, I mean, being unscripted, being all transmissive, having this feeling of sharing, I think that's the most authentic thing that I can give to this world. And hopefully it will be fun and you'll be adventurous for anyone who wants to join me. So, earthly beings, take care of yourself. I'm going to share more and more, and hopefully this is something that at least the next person can come to me and say, hey, that's cool, man. Let's do this more, and get me famous. I will do a lot. See you.